I need you to hear something. Not just listen. Hear it. That thing you keep telling yourself you'll do. That dream you keep pushing to next year. That person you keep meaning to call. I know about that. I spent 97 years knowing about that. Oh, my name is Harlan Briggs. I'm 97 years old. And I have maybe a few good years left, maybe less. I stopped counting a while back. But I've been sitting here in this same chair I've sat in for 40 years, and there is something I have to say before I go. Because what it took me a lifetime to understand, I want to give to you right now, and maybe, just maybe, you won't take as long as I did. We all make the same deal with ourselves. You know the one. I'll slow down when things settle. I'll spend more time with them when this season is over. I'll tell them I love them when it doesn't feel awkward. I made that deal every decade of my life, every single decade. And here's what I have to tell you. Things never settled. The season never ended. And some of the people I meant to tell, I ran out of time to tell them. I was a coal miner's son, born in a hollow in eastern Kentucky in 1928. We were not people who said much about feelings. You worked, you provided, you kept quiet. That was the whole code. I believed in that code, the way some people believe in God. I followed it for 70 years. And you know what that code gave me? A chest full of things I never said, and a drawer full of photographs of people who are gone now. I built a good life. I want you to know that. I worked hard. I stayed loyal. I was a decent man, I think. But decent is not the same as present, and I was gone, even when I was standing right there. Let me tell you something I'm not proud of. My son, his name was Robert. He used to wait up for me. When he was little, maybe 6, 7 years old, he'd sit at the top of the stairs and wait until he heard my truck in the driveway. His mother told me that years later. I didn't know it at the time. I was always too tired when I got home, too worn down to look up. And by the time he was 12, he stopped waiting. I didn't notice when it happened. That's the part that still gets me. I didn't even notice. I was building something. That's what I told myself. Building a future for this family. Working every hour God sent. But Robert didn't want a future. He wanted his father. Right then, that Tuesday evening in 1962, he just wanted me to come upstairs and say good night. We made our peace eventually. Robert and me. He's a good man. We found our way. But I'll tell you something. There are conversations we never had. There are years we never got back. And I carry it right here at 97 years old, still. And that was just one thing I got wrong. What I'm about to tell you, this is the part I wish someone had sat me down and said, when I was your age. The first thing is this: you are not too busy. I know you think you are. I thought I was for 60 years, but busy is a choice. It's a story we tell ourselves, so we don't have to face the things that actually require us. The hard conversation, the apology you owe, The child who's waiting at the top of the stairs. You are not too busy for those things. You are afraid of those things, and busy is just the polite name for that fear. The second thing, regret is heavier than grief. I have buried people I loved. I know grief. Grief is clean, in a way. It hurts, but it's honest. Regret is different. Regret is grief, mixed with the knowledge that you could have done something and didn't. I'm 97 years old. I have more regret than grief, and I would trade every one of those regrets for one more ordinary Tuesday with the people I let pass by. I want to tell you about the moment I finally understood what I had nearly thrown away. But first, one more thing. Stop waiting to feel ready. I waited to feel ready to be vulnerable, waited to feel ready to apologize, waited to feel ready to slow down. Ready never came. It doesn't come. You go first. You say the thing before you feel ready. You make the call before the fear goes away. Because here's what 97 years taught me. The feeling of ready comes after you act, not before. My wife's name was Dorothy. We were married 51 years. She died on a Wednesday morning in 2009, and I was holding her hand when she went. The night before she passed, she looked at me, and she was so tired, but she looked right at me, and she said, Harlan, we had a good life. Did you know that? We had a good life. And I said yes, because we did. But what I should have said, what I wish I had said, was thank you. Thank you for staying. Thank you for being patient with a man who didn't know how to say what he meant. Thank you for waiting while I learned. She deserved to hear that, while she was still here to hear it. So here is what I came to say. That thing you keep pushing to later, do it now. That person you keep meaning to call them today, not tomorrow, today. And those words you've been waiting to feel ready to say them anyway, before you run out of Wednesday mornings. I'm 97 years old. I have outlived most of the people I loved, and I sit in this chair, and I think about all of it. And the one thing, the only thing, I would go back and change is not how hard I worked. It's how little I stopped. You still have time. I'm telling you that because someone should have told me. You still have time. Don't take as long as I did. If something in here was meant for you, leave one word down below. Just one word. That's all. I'll read every one.